Beautiful, beautiful, be you. Beautiful, beautiful, be you. Beautiful, beautiful, Jamberry.
Hi ladies, welcome to our first ever downline pep rally. I'm so excited. I took this idea from one of my peers and founding executives, Monica Miller. Each month she does a pep rally for her team to showcase some ideas, mantras for that coming month, and I thought that we should be doing the same thing. Our downline is getting so big, it is full of amazingly talented, committed, and rich Jamberry leaders, rising stars, and brand new consultants who have tons of ideas and value to offer to this team. So each month we're going to showcase and highlight some of those, and we are going to connect a little bit more as a group. We do a great job in this downline of creating independent leaders who are taking the initiative to train, mentor, and coach their teams. And it's sometimes hard for us as we keep growing into a bigger and bigger group of fabulous women and men to get together. That is going to be the purpose of these monthly pep rallies. This month, we are going to be highlighting some of our fabulous senior executives or above in our downline and giving and sharing ideas on how to make 2016 the most fabulous year yet, starting with January. So for those of you who haven't met me personally or are maybe a little unsure of exactly who I am, my name is Nicole Hansen. I'm a founding executive with Jamberry. I have been with Jamberry for 3 years. I've been blessed to have joined the ranks of executive for going on to over 2 years now, and the highest rank that I have personally reached is Premier Executive. If you're looking at our family genealogy, the very top of our upline, you're going to find Amy Grace or Amy Smith, depending on which name you know her as. She's the same person. Then you're going to find Connie Lasita, and then you're going to find the amazing Rachel Hughes. And then I am right underneath Rachel Hughes. She's my sponsor. And you are somewhere among some other fabulous ladies below us. We're going to start hearing in just a few moments from some of our ladies. I want to personally just share a couple of things. As I've been doing this for 3 years, I tried a lot of different things. I want you to know that I've made a lot of mistakes and I've learned to do a lot of things right. But one thing I always do is I'm always trying to find new ways to promote and grow my business. There are 2 simple things that you can implement into your business starting in January that I think will really help you in your business in 2016. The first is to host Manny sessions. You're going to open your house on a scheduled period of time. I do it twice a month, and I'm going to invite ladies who have been recent customers, potential customers, referral customers, ladies that I meet out in public who I would normally offer samples to, people from events that either purchase or haven't purchased from me. I invite them to my house, and I have all of my Jamberry products, and I use these as one-on-one coaching sessions to teach them how to apply the product properly, as well as showcase all of the products that we sell. So I will let these ladies come over, show them how to apply the wraps, and let them use my True Shine to do a full manicure. This does a couple of things. By using the True Shine and the wraps, they get to test out both of our amazing products. And prior to that, I can use a cuticle remover. I can showcase the main products, the signature products that we have. Then we can use our cuticle oil and our Nourish. They can use all the products that we sell that take a little bit more time to develop at a party. So I have been doing these for the past quarter, and I have garnered a lot more repeat business and solid customers because they really have the confidence and the ability to use the products. Plus, some of them just like to escape and have that fun social time while their kids are at school. So it's a win-win for me. So I want you to schedule your first at-home mini mani session, nail bar, whatever you want to call it, and I want you to put this on your calendar regularly. The second thing is I want you to plan to work outside of your house. I want you to look at the local coffee shops, Chick-fil-A that has Wi-Fi, that has electricity, and that doesn't mind if you come in and apply your Jamberry wraps or have that available to use. And the reason for this is we're all working, and if you're working consistently, and most of us work from home, that is a luxury, and I love that. but I am not meeting new people in my house. So take your business on the road and put on the back of your laptop something that says, have you seen my nails? Or try a sample for free. Something that might garner some attention there, and work and have your samples and put together sample kits. Make it obvious that you're doing something abnormal in that setting, and let ladies ask you about that. So I challenge each of you to put January 6th, which is the first Wednesday, and no, I'm not giving you an extended holiday vacation. January 6th on your calendar for our first Work It Wednesday as a downline, and I want to see photos of all of us posting where we're working. I will be working, doing the same thing, and I expect to see you there.
Beautiful, beautiful, be you. Beautiful, beautiful, be you. Beautiful, beautiful, Jamberry.
Hey guys, Jana Hillen here. I am a founding senior executive with Jamberry, and I just wanted to share a few ideas, some tips, some things that I've gathered over the last couple of years that I think will really help you lay a solid foundation for January and for 2016 as a whole. And so just these things I want to share real quick. They're not mine. They're from trainings that I've gotten before, but they're really great ideas that I think will be of value to you. So the first thing I want to share is to really get rid of the negative self-talk. As you start a new year, make a commitment to only put things in your brain that are healthy and life-giving. Get rid of the negative self-talk, the things that you have chosen to believe about you or your business that have really limited you in the years past. Get rid of. So my recommendation is get out a piece of paper and write down 3 to 5 things that you have held on to or believed about your business that has been detrimental to its growth. One of the things might be, I can't book parties for anything, and nobody wants to book parties anymore. I'm terrible at booking parties. Or I can't pick up the phone, nobody wants to talk to me. People think I'm just harassing them. Or January's a terrible month to host parties or to sign somebody up to join my team because everyone's already spent their money. You get where I'm going. So write those things down and then physically crumple them up and throw them in the trash, or throw them in your fire if you've got a fire going in your fireplace, and watch them burn. Get rid of those things and make a commitment to no longer give any weight to those things for this year, for 2016, and then replace them with positive I am statements. I am going to have the best year yet, or I am really great at booking parties, and at every party I can book 2 to 3 parties. Fill those blanks in with I am statements and choose to believe them and claim them for this year. The second thing that I want to recommend is, we talk about it all the time, is goals. Really sit down and set those goals. Consider what it is that you want to see happen in your business over the next 3 to 5 years, being a long-term goal. The next 1 year, by next January of 2017, where do you want to see your business? That would be a midterm goal. And then a short-term goal, 1 to 6 months. Where do you want to see your business be come the summer? How many recruits do you want to have on your team? How many parties do you want to have booked or completed? And make goals for each one of those, for booking and recruiting goals. And then personal development goals as well. And make sure that they're tangible and measurable so that you can look back on them and reflect and see, okay, what have I accomplished and how can I alter these to really make sure that I succeed and achieve them? And so the third thing that I just want to mention is, with those goals, look at them, figure out what you need to do to make them happen, and then schedule your work time. I don't know why, but it's so easy for us, maybe because we are our own boss and the accountability is not there, but we don't schedule, most of us don't schedule our work time. And yet, if we were to go to a job and be hired by somebody else, every week they give us our schedules, and we'd be upset with them if they didn't, if we didn't know when we were going to be working. So take that mindset and put it into your business and think about every week, sit down and look at, or every month, sit down and look at, what hours am I going to be working this month? Where is that time going to go, and how is it going to be spent? And schedule it, plan it out. Now, I don't like to plan things. I'm not a planner, but this is something that I have to really work hard to do, and I'm hoping to get better at this next year. I'm really going to put some things in place to do that because it's so important. And then if you have to reschedule that time, then do that, but make sure you reschedule it within the same week so that those hours are happening, so that that time is being spent on your business, for recruiting, for booking, for hostess coaching, for training your teams. Make sure all of those things are put into that time so that it happens, and then make that time a priority. So those are the 3 things that I know for me are huge in setting up my January, and I hope that that's helpful to you guys. I hope that this coming year, 2016, is the best that you've seen, and go book those parties. January is going to be amazing.
Beautiful, beautiful, be you. Beautiful, beautiful, be you. Beautiful, beautiful Jamberry.
Hey everybody, Mann here, and I am a founder, a Jamberry founder. I currently hold the title of lead executive, although I have hit premier executive twice in my career with Jamberry Nails. I joined the company in January of 2014, so I'm coming up on my 2-year Jam-iversary, so I'm really excited about that. And I have about 2,000 people in my downline and over 30 team managers and executives. So I'm pretty excited about this video that Nicole wanted to put together with some tips for you on how to maximize your January. I want to talk about why selling in January is the best and how to maximize this month and make it your best month ever with January, which is actually totally possible. First of all, let's talk about different theme parties that you could do. You could do a cheers to the hostess. You know, if your hostesses and the people around you don't know what the rewards are, they're not going to be motivated to book a party in January because people are a little bit burnt out after the holiday season. But if you let them know that the rewards are so phenomenal and their efforts are really going to be paid, they're really going to pay off and they're really going to be treated really well, then you're going to have better luck booking parties. So my first piece of advice to you is just to reach out to anyone and everyone, past hostesses, neighbors, friends, family, people who love you and care about you and would do a party for you even if they maybe kind of don't want to. Reach out to all those different kinds of people because you're going to find enough people to do a party for you. Something you need to keep in mind with January is there is a high cancellation rate. So you definitely want to overbook. You know, if you book 20 parties, probably half of those are going to cancel or have a 0 party sales. And that's okay. That happens to all of us. We all have 0 parties. But, you know, you need to keep your motivation going and you need to make sure that you have more parties on your books so that you're not derailed from that. Okay, so if you don't have any parties on the books, do a mystery hostess party. Those are one of the best ways to get sales. So tons of people get thousands of dollars in sales from mystery hostess parties. And what you do is you do a drawing, you have a point system, and you pick a winner, and one person gets all the hostess rewards, or you can divide them up and give out several different, you know, little hostess reward packages. Do your own in-home party. You could do a New Year, New You party. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes. You could consider pairing up with like a makeup or jewelry or clothing direct sales company of some sort to get people like, have like a, you know, a get looking gorgeous party. You could hold a white elephant party at your house, invite your friends, and have a girls' night in and have everyone bring the worst gifts they've received. And you could even have them like trade those gifts in for credit for January. You could hold a fundraiser for a local charity because they see a big drop-off right after Christmas. So if you know anyone who has any kind of cause, any kind of charity, reach out to them and bring up the idea of doing a fundraiser in January. You could do a spa night. Bring your girlfriends together, have an indulgence kit, and just kind of pamper them after having such a busy holiday season. And you know, really the biggest way and best way that you're going to have sales in January is to hostess coach like crazy. Let them know that these rewards are amazing and find those, you know, those jam addicts that you have, those, you know, frequent customers, and let them know, hey, this is such an amazing hostess rewards program. You could also have 2 hostesses work together, and that way they could combine the sales and have more rewards if they're worried about not being able to get the $400 to get the hostess rewards. Anyway, you guys can do this. January really is a great month, and it really is, if you want to earn that trip to the Dominican Republic, 30,000 points is totally doable if you book your January off strong. So good luck to everybody.
Beautiful, beautiful, be you. Beautiful, beautiful, be you. Beautiful, beautiful Jamberry.
Mandy, Howland, and I am a lead executive with Jamberry, and I wanted to share, as we go into 2016, one of the biggest things to success that you can really do for your business, and that is to be consistent. And consistency over time is really the key to success when you think about everything you're doing. Success is not glamorous. It's not something that leading up to it, you're doing these wonderful, great things and everyone wants to be like you. Success on a daily basis are doing those mundane things that people normally don't want to do. It's making phone calls, it's following up with customers, it's planting seeds in people, building relationships. And if you think about this business, it's really called relationship marketing for a reason, because you're building relationships with people. And so on a day-to-day basis, when you don't want to get out of bed or you want to stay in your pajamas all day, you have to think about going outside of the box and outside of yourself to find new customers, to find new people to meet, and really stretch yourself a little bit and go outside of the comfort zone to make those connections with people, because that's what this business is all about. What I love about Jamberry is that it gets us started on a right foot from the very beginning with our fast starts. And those fast starts, if we can duplicate those throughout our business and be consistent with it, they're going to allow us to keep the momentum of our business going. So for kind of a little analogy, if you think about a merry-go-round that goes around and around and around, to get it started, think of those old ones that used to be at parks that were metal and heavy, and you and your friend, one of you would stand on one side and you would stand on the other, and you would start slowly pushing it and building up momentum. So you're moving a little bit faster and a little bit faster until you guys can go into a full sprint and get that thing going. And then at the last minute, you jump on and you enjoy the ride. And that momentum carries that merry-go-round for a while. And then slowly it starts to slow down and slow down and slow down. And if you were to wait until it completely came to a stop, to start again, you're going to have to get off of it and start running again, slowly building up momentum so that you can jump back on and enjoy your ride. However, if you stop in the middle of it when it's still moving and just put your foot down and give it a few kicks and get it going again, it's a lot easier to keep that momentum. And I want you to think about that in your business. If you're continuing to do little things every day, making phone calls, following up with people, trying to book parties, talking with potential recruits. When you're doing those things every day, you're not necessarily going to see the results of them now, but 3 months from now, 6 months from now, that's when you're going to get the results from it. But if you stop doing those things every day, then you will feel the effects of it 3 months down the road when your business starts to stop and you have to start running again to catch up with it. But if you're continuing to do that throughout your business, throughout the months, even when it's hard, then it just needs a little bit of pushing every now and then, if that makes sense. So think about that in your business, continuing to do those things that you don't necessarily want to do. There's days I don't want to work my business. There's days that I don't want to make phone calls. But if I sit down and do them, I know that the results later down the line, a few months later, is going to be huge, and the payoff's going to be huge for that. So as we go into 2016, I want you to think about doing those things that most people don't want to do, the things that are easy to do, but they're also easy not to do. And I want you to push those hard times and gain some consistency. If you need to go back to those fast starts and just duplicate them. If you're doing those fast starts over and over again, you're booking parties from parties, you're getting new recruits from those parties, and that's gonna kind of build up that momentum for you. So continue to repeat that fast start process, those goals set for you by Jamberry, and I think that you'll see the business start to bloom and flourish as you go and you continue with that consistency. Have a great 2016.
Beautiful, beautiful, be you, beautiful, beautiful. beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Jamberry.
Hey ladies, my name is Jennifer. I'm a senior executive and I am going to do something a little bit different tonight. I'm going to give you a little bit of reading to do. So here goes.